Going to question 13, always start with the prompt. Here, the prompt is asking which choice describes data from the graph that will weaken the student's conclusion. So that's really important. We're looking for the wrong answer here. We need to weaken the conclusion that we're seeing. So let's go ahead and start reading the text itself. To investigate the effect of lizard predation on spider populations, a student in a biology class placed spiders in two enclosures, one with lizards and one without, and tracked the number of spiders in the enclosure for 30 days. The student concluded that the reduction in the spider population count in the enclosure with the lizards by day 30 was attributable to the presence of the lizards, entirely attributable to the presence of the lizards. So now looking at the data, we have the enclosure with no lizards and the enclosure with lizards, and they're both declining. They're both having lower counts of spiders over time. But the interesting thing is that they're both on the way down. So if they're both going downward, how is it possible that the lizards are responsible if the enclosure that had no lizards is still on its way down? So let's look at the answers. The spider population count was the same in both enclosures on day 1. Well, that's true, but it doesn't prove any point. B, the spider population count also substantially declined by day 30 in the enclosure without lizards. Well, yeah, that's my point exactly. If that were the case, then we know that there's something besides the lizards eating the spiders. And C, the largest decline in spider population count in the enclosure with lizards was from day 1 to 10. Well, that might be true, but it doesn't weaken the claim, which is that the claim, once again, was that the decline was entirely the responsibility of the lizards. And so we're looking for anything that disproves that. D, the spider population count on day 30 was lower in the enclosure with lizards than in the enclosure without lizards. That's definitely true. That's this one right here. But we're looking to disprove the idea that only the lizards were responsible for the reduction in the spider count. And so answer choice B is very good because, once again, it's proving to us that something else is eating the lizards, because in the enclosure without lizards, the population did go down. And so the answer here is B.